Check it out. It's sturdy.
No, get off the rail! Get off the rail! Stop it! Come back! I don't like being on the rail. It's too short and it's not sturdy. Oh my gosh, no. Stay back here with me.
Have you ever dreamed about buying your childhood home? Because I didn't. And yet somehow we just did. So how did we get here? My husband and I actually had a completely different plan. We bought 4 acres of land and we were finally about to build our dream home. Multi-generational, space for our kids, our parents, their families one day. That has always been the dream and it was about to come true. And then we hit a massive roadblock. The kind where everything gets put on pause and suddenly we're told we might have to wait a year, maybe even longer. However, that same week that happened, I found out my parents were selling this house. The house I moved into when I was 11, where every birthday, every holiday, every big life moment for the last 26 years had happened. My mom and stepdad got married right in this backyard, and all 3 of us girls had our wedding receptions here as well. I always knew they'd sell it one day. I just didn't think it would feel like this, and we definitely weren't planning on buying it. But between the timing, the story, and the chance to keep it in our family a little longer, well, we couldn't walk away. So we bought my childhood home, and now we're stepping into this completely unexpected season. Moving, renovating, having a baby, raising 6 kids all at once. It's a lot, but it also feels really meant to be. I'm going to be sharing this whole journey, the remodel, the memories, the chaos, all of it. So follow along. And if you want the full behind the scenes design plans and house tours, I'll be sharing everything over on my YouTube channel too. Okay, demo of the house. So we're here. So much has been demoed. All the bathrooms have been torn up. Walls have been taken down. So we're going to walk you through what we're doing, how it's going to look, our vision for it. Tim's here to explain so much. There's so much going on. He's been checking the job site every day. And so this is my first time seeing it. It's kind of crazy seeing this house that I grew up in totally demoed. I've never seen it this way before. A little emotional, but also really excited. It's a weird mixed bag of emotions. Oh my gosh, why is this open?
They're trying to find pipes and line and shit.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Kitchen's still the same. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Let's take a look in the bathroom. Got a nice toilet right when you walk in. Oh, okay. Shower's still there, but pony rail's gone. Gonna work on the landing. Oh. Oh, it's this. I purposely wore closed-toed shoes because we got a job site. But Tim, always the master of flip-flops.
SoCal, baby.
SoCal, baby. This is the furnace. So we're moving the furnace. Oh my gosh, everything's so torn up. Oh my gosh, this is open now.
Yeah, so,
holy schmick-moly, the whole thing's open.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's like all torn up. Oh, there goes that mirror. That mirror that was here. That's okay. We're going to put a shower there. And so these walls are angled right now, but they're like this, like these walls are like awkwardly angled. So we're going to straighten that out for the vanity. I think it's going to look really nice. This is where the sauna was. Look how much room. Ah, hello.
This is where the furnace was.
And that's where the furnace was. Okay. And this leads out to the hallway. So this is where like a combination of like, would this become like the laundry room?
Part laundry room, part
Look at you carrying my purse for me.
Yeah. It's a satchel.
It's where I keep all my things. I get a lot of compliments on this. Plus, it's not a man purse. It's called a satchel.
What a man, what a man. It's a satchel. Yeah, so on the other side of this wall is one of the kids' bedrooms. So this is where the master toilet was. So now we're going to break down this wall a bit, and this is going to be like a bathroom for the kids, right? Well, that was the plan. I guess we have some other discussions. But then, and then this is where the double shower was. So then this part becomes like a laundry room that you can access from the hallway. And then now this part can become like a water closet for us for the master bathroom. And look, we got rid of that step. So now I don't have a tripping hazard. Okay, so explain to me like how the shower is going to go here.
Yeah.
So this is load bearing, so we're not touching that.
Don't touch that. But the wall, one shower wall is going to come here, right here, and then connect with this one.
So it's like kind of got a weird angle to it?
Nope, it's just going to be a normal rectangle. There's no weird angle with this. Okay?
Okay. Why am I seeing like a point here?
Well, it's going to come to a point here, but the house gives you your entryway into the bathroom now, right? Because before you had the cabinet here.
Okay.
So this is like the back corner, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
There'll just be drywall up here. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna wake up, or before bed, I'm gonna come in here, and there's gonna be your little archway here. And I step into this shower here. There'll be a wall there, and the entryway over here. So it just makes a rectangle.
I don't know. Maybe I'm envisioning it still meeting up here, and that's my issue.
Yeah, it's not going. Nothing's there. This is all open here. This is the back of the shower. You'll have your little shelves for your shampoo and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's gonna be a waterfall or coming out of the wall, the header, but now you're in the shower. I do my stuff. I can't go this way because there's a wall in. I can't go that way or this way, so I go out through the entryway here.
He's been explaining this to me for 20 minutes before we started recording, and I'm still like Rachel, like their ultrasound, like I don't see it.
Pretty amazing, huh?
I don't see it.
You don't see it, right? Do you see it now?
I think I do, yeah, because I think I kept envisioning it going this way, but you're saying we're gonna build a wall like here, basically.
Exactly, square it off.
Square it off, okay. And then it's gonna meet up with this.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. And then this is a square. Okay.
And then let's use your archway here to walk.
And the arch is here, like
Exactly.
lined up with the.
Well, it doesn't. It can even come back further if you want to make it a deeper shower.
Oh, okay.
That's something else we can.
Yeah, this will be hidden. I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Turo. Turo is the better way to rent whenever you need a car. With Turo, I can choose the exact car I want, pick it up where it's most convenient for me, and keep it for as long as I need. It's basically a marketplace where you can book cars directly from local hosts instead of going through a traditional rental company. And renting a car at the airport with Turo is super easy. When you're booking, you just type in the airport or location you're traveling to, use the filters to find exactly what you need, like the number of seats, all-wheel drive, or even a specific model, and then book the exact car you want. Not a car class, the actual car. For anyone traveling soon, Turo's available at over 170 plus airports across the US and Canada, and the pickup process is really straightforward. When you get off the plane, you'll have instructions on where the car is parked on the Turo app. Depending on the airport, you'll pick up your car at designated airport parking lots or garages. So instead of waiting in long lines at a rental counter, you can go straight to your car and get going. There are a ton of options depending on what you need, from budget-friendly cars to SUVs, EVs, and even luxury vehicles. And many hosts offer extras you can add when you book, like child car seats, phone mounts, and other helpful gear. You can also book cars nearby or have them delivered, which makes it really convenient if you just need a car wherever you are. So whether you're traveling or just need a car locally, check out Turo. Thanks again to Turo for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back to it.
So the original idea was to put a water closet here.
Okay.
The door would be here. You come in here and close back there, and the laundry room is over there.
Oh, okay.
Right,
It's kind of got like this like L-shaped thing.
For the master would have a little bit of an L here, I guess, but
Okay.
the laundry room before was just a rectangle here.
Oh, okay.
But after seeing the whole, there was this weird wall here. After they removed that, the idea now we might want to extend the water closet in here a little bit.
Okay.
You kind of almost
Match it to this.
match it to the shower, and you open up a lot more space in the.
So it's more symmetrical. So now you have this wall and this wall to the bathroom.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe, you go
So like here's this corner right here. Oh wait, I just noticed the ceiling.
yeah, I think they're gonna flatten it all out because it's all door.
Yeah, that's very 80s.
Yeah. All this weird stuff, and then you can have like a little archway over there or something. But
Oh my
does that
gosh,
make
how did I
sense?
just notice that?
I know. It's,
I'm sure I noticed. Well, because did you know before when we bought the house whenever we bought it, this was all walled off. So there was a wall right here and it had windows into the back. Yeah, like that was the weirdest thing. So when you walked in, it was like narrow because remember there was countertops and then you had this. So this was all walled off. It was literally a wall with a door. It was like a weird sunroom kind of thing, but with a bathtub. It was huge
We're
too.
kind of proposing that here, right? Where you start the water closet here.
Yeah.
And maybe these doors face towards each other.
Oh, I like that.
And here, the water closet's over here. And I don't think you need as much space, or you save a lot of space in that area.
Yeah.
Rather than that side, and you walk through to get to this big open.
Yeah, but it'll be open. What I'm talking about is literally, it was walled off. This was all a wall because we had a mirror there. And then it was walled here and it literally had like windows.
How did you get in?
There was a door right here.
Oh,
There was like a little door and you'd like come into the
the
bathtub.
idea would be like right through the middle. There'd be
Yeah, it'd be like a nice, entryway into, you see the bath. It wouldn't be closed off. This was literally like
a wall with windows into it. It was weird. It was weird. The water closet's kind of right here, and the laundry room's kind of right here. And you can access it from the hallway. Do you think we should have an access point from the master as well?
To the
Laundry room? Or does that make it you lose space having 2 doors?
You're gonna lose space.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing I could see is not having that entryway from the hallway and only doing it from the master.
But I like it so then the kids can like get to the laundry.
I prefer. Yeah, I don't think you want 2 doors just because it's small already.
Yeah, because people were saying like you're gonna want access from the master.
It's not that far away. I mean, it's around it.
Yeah, and I want the kids to be able to have access to it, and I need more access to the kids' rooms from the laundry room rather than just our room.
Symmetry-wise, the front door. If we built a wall here,
They'd line up.
it's a few feet over from the door, and if we come over here, it's kind of the same thing to the master bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly those close.
So you'd have, like, wall
here.
here.
Some symmetry.
Yeah, and like a wall here, and then you don't have this huge awkward wall. Like, I mean, so awkward, and you can hide the laundry room door too.
That's my hope. Yeah. So
You don't see it from the front door.
Yeah, exactly.
Then this isn't so huge. You have it cut off, and then you can do like nice credenza painting and sconces, and it won't look so weird with this massive wall.
And then if we do the round wall here, so that just like 2 sconces there, we can do maybe 3 or 4, whatever, going up here. And
Yeah.
the sconces kind of going down that way. So the wall's gonna be nice and rounded there. So
Yeah.
something for you to think about, I guess. Check it out. It's sturdy.
No, get off the rail! Get off the rails! Stop it! Come back!
Oh, look. Just come.
Stop! Get away! It's too. I don't like being near the rail. It's too short and it's not sturdy.
It's only short by like an inch or 2.
Oh my gosh, no! Stay back here with me.
Yeah. So we're thinking of moving to before the bath. There was a bath here. There was a shower here, a toilet here, but now we're thinking since we're going to do a bath shower combo rather than bath and shower, we're going to combine it. Have a nice, gorgeous one like with this window here.
Yeah.
And all together, so it'd be the bath shower combo right here, but we're going to do like a nice archway into it. We love archways.
The other idea was you can also have shelving along the side because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's a little long.
Yeah.
I think the tub would be like 60 inches.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to end up with like, a couple feet on each side.
I know. I would love to make this window bigger,
So,
but I don't know if I want to deal with
I know.
reframing the exterior of the
it
house.
came out. This is also not centered, I think, this window.
Yeah. Oh, it's not. Darn it.
Yeah. So, I mean, maybe that will change your opinion. Same situation in the old water closet in the master.
Yeah.
Is, I don't know what we want to do there. We could put additional windows or swap the window out, or we just suck it out for now.
Yeah. Yeah, because then when you're talking about the windows, now you're doing a whole exterior thing too.
Well, we got a guy kind of thing, so right, if he had to, we could. But,
Yeah.
part of me thinks it'll
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah.
You could center the arch on the window. I think I'd rather center the arch on the doorway here. Right. Well, I think we need to demo this thing too.
Oh yeah, I need to demo that for show. I wonder how much dust is up there.
Real nasty.
So you're saying because there's piping running through here,
Yeah, I think there's
plumbing or something, or
electric. There's definitely electric, but some other things, yeah.
So I'm thinking create another wall, and now you have like a closet. Like I don't know. I need to show an example. I have a picture of it, but it's all paneling, like wainscoting, but you could push it open, and it's like secret storage. Yeah,
No.
it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hungry and over it. Let's go.